Making a maxi dress with an invisible pocket is very easy. In this video, I will show you the easiest way to make this lovely maxi dress with two sides invisible pockets and loops at the back. Watch this video to the end to see the different ways you can style it. The measurements and materials needed is on your screen, guys. I am going to be making use of this 3.5 yards of spandex fabric. First, place your fabric on fold like this. Because of this style, we are cutting the front first. I marked out 24 inches on fold. That's a total of 48 inches just for the front, depending on how maxi you want it to be. I will keep marking out the 24 inches till I get to the hemline. Next, I will place my tape like this and mark out the gown length. If you noticed, I took out 7 inches. This is because of the style. Also, depending on how open you want your chest region to be. I used -7, so take out 7 inches before marking out the gown length, plus extra 2 or 3 inches for folding and hemming allowance. Now, instead of -7, I made it -6 because the extra 1 inch will be for creating the rope channel. Then I marked out my gown length at 60 inches, plus extra 1.5 inches for hemming. You can decide to add another extra inches if you want your maxi gown to overflow. After marking out the wideness and the length, go ahead and cut through the lines you marked out. After cutting, we move over to the marking out the measurements proper. Remember, we are doing -7, so take out 6 inches from your tape, just like this. Don't be confused. Normally, it's -7 that we are doing, yeah? But because we are still going to create the rope or elastic channel, we need 1 inch for that. That's why I said take out 6 inches. After folding in the 1 inch to create the channel, it automatically falls back to 7 inches. So with the tape there, I will mark out the half length at 18 inches. It depends on your own half length though. I will shift to this other side and mark out the half length again till I get to the extreme. We are still going to fold in this 1 inch for the rope elastic channel. But before that, let's mark out the armhole. First, place your tape like this and mark out 18 inches. After marking it out, you can either use a curve or your free hand to connect from this mark up here down to the half length mark, just as you see me doing in the video. After curving the armhole, I will use my scissors to trim it off. The next thing I'm going to do is to cut out the back piece. And to get the length of the back piece with my tape, I will measure from the half length like so, down to the hemline. Whatever you get, you write it down somewhere so you don't forget. Next, get the remaining fabric, place it on fold. Mark out what you got that I said you should write down so you don't forget. That will be the full length for the back piece. I got 43 inches when I measured mine. I will go ahead and mark out 43 as the full back length, plus 1 inch elastic channel allowance, making the back piece length a total of 44 inches. Keep marking it out till I get to the extreme. After that, I will connect the mark with my chalk and roller. For the wideness, you can use the same wideness we used for the front, which is 24 inches on fold. Or if you think it's too big for you, feel free to reduce or add to yours. I used the same 24 inches for mine, and after marking it out, I will start cutting through the marks. After cutting it, next you place the front piece on your table first, and then place the back piece on the front piece, just like this. With my chalk, I will label this as back, and also label the front piece as front. After labeling, still on the front piece, place your tape like this, not exactly on the half length though. Please first leave 1 inch space for hemming. Then after marking out the 1 inch space, you place your tape and mark out 7 or 8 inches for the invisible or inner pocket. After marking it out, I will label P on it and keep it aside. Next, for the pocket cutting proper, get your remaining fabric, double it or place it on fold like this. For the length and width, I will mark out 12 inches. You can use 10 inches if your fabric is not enough. Make sure it's double, please. Next, still place your tape there and mark out 7 inches like so. Then from the 7 inches, use your hand or curve to curve out the pocket, just the same way you curve your inner pocket. This is what yours should look like after curving. Next, I will trim it off, and this is it. For the second pocket, fold another pieces, place the one you just cut on it like this. Then use it to trace and cut out the second pocket. After cutting the two sides pocket, next to fix it to the maxi gown, get the front piece, open up the pocket. Also unfold the front piece small. Please watch closely. Get one side of the pocket, place it together with the front piece. These 7 inches we marked out for pockets, place them to be touching each other like this. When you take it to your sewing machine, you run a stitch through on the 7 inches mark. Also, get the other side, place it like this and run a stitch on the 7 inches mark. I will sew it and show you guys. But before that, cut out a long pieces like this for the tiny rope which will serve as the sleeve, and also for the loophole we are going to create and fix at the back. Still keep the pocket aside and unfold the front piece like this. Remember the extra 1 inch we added when I said we are doing -7, but let's mark out -6. So that 1 inch, we are going to fold it and sew through, just the way you hem your dress. I am done folding and sewing, and this is what it looks like. Please do not sew the edge yet. Look at my own. Leave like 3 or 2 inches at both ends before sewing. See this other end, I did not sew there too. You will understand why as we progress. Get another small pieces like this one and sew it. The length can be like 17 inches. It's for the loopholes. I am done sewing mine. I will use loop turner or any tiny and strong long thing to turn it right side out. You can also use a safety pin to turn it like this. After turning it, we are going to cut it into 6 pieces. I will first fold it into 2 and cut it. Keep one for this side and one for this other side. You can make the length 2.5 or 3 inches, but for me, I will fold it into 3 and cut it. This is the 3 that I just cut for this side. I will keep 3 for one side. So to fix the loop, first turn to the right side of your front piece like this. Then get your chalk and tape to mark out where to place the loop. I will come up by 1 inch from the half length and mark it out with my chalk. That's for the first loop. After marking it out, I will place my tape on that mark and go up by 1 or 1.5 inches. That will be for the second loop. Then for the last loop, go up again by 1.5 inches and mark it out. We have succeeded in creating 3 spaces for this side loop. Next, to sew it to the dress, fold the first loop and twist it like this. Then place it on the mark and pin it down with office pin. Place it the exact way I am doing in this video to avoid mistake, please. Get the second loop, place it and pin it to the mark. Also repeat same for the third loop. After creating the 3 loopholes, get a bias. This is why I said to leave space at the edge. So open it up like this and get the bias. Place it this way for the first stitch. Make sure to place and arrange it well, exactly the same way we sew a bias to our dress. Then run a stitch through on one side fold of the bias. I am using pin to show you guys what I mean. Please play back the video if you are confused. After the first stitch, turn to the wrong side of the fabric, then carefully close back the bias, thereby automatically covering your stitches. I will take it to my sewing machine and run a lock-up stitch through, just as my index finger is directing. I am done sewing and this is what it looks like. Very neat. See the 3 loops well sewn. Next is to hem that space we left at the edge here. Go ahead and fold it and stitch through, just as my index finger is directing. Remember to leave space here, through which we will pass our long rope. After creating the rope channel and fixing the loopholes, I will turn to the other side and mark out where to fix the loops and fix the 3, just like we fixed for the other side. So many of my students are complaining that after sewing this maxi style, whenever they wear it or whenever their clients wear it, the back sags like this, which is very wrong. Make sure to watch this video to the end because I will correct it towards the end of this video, so do not miss out. It's just to fix and correct some things inside the dress to fix up the mistake. Keep watching, I will show you everything. So after creating the loopholes for both sides, please watch closely and make sure yours is as neat as this one. Next, get the back piece. Spread it on your table like this. I will create tiny elastic channel by turning and folding in that 1-inch elastic channel allowance we added while cutting out the back piece. I am done hemming and creating the elastic channel. This is the elastic I am working with. It's the 1/2-inch elastic. For the length to cut out, I am working with waist 32, and this elastic will be just at the back only, at the back waist. 32 divided by 2 is 16 inches. I decided to minus 7 inches from the 16 to give us 9 inches. So I cut out 9 inches elastic for the back. Before we pass the elastic through the channel, this is the scarf. 7 inches wide and 30 inches long. It's not compulsory if your fabric is not enough. Next, for the long rope, cut out any long pieces, any preferred length of your choice. I used 60 inches long, then the wideness can be 1.5 or 2 inches. Just go ahead and sew it the way we sew rope and belts, then turn it right side out. Let's continue with the elastic. Use your safety pin to pass the elastic through the channel. If you push it in, you hold this very edge here down with double stitch. I will use pin here to show you guys. After holding it down with pin, you start pushing in the elastic with the help of the safety pin. When you get to the other extreme, you bring it out. Then take out the safety pin like this. Here, I am cross-checking to make sure it rhymes with the back waist measurement. After that, I will take it to my sewing machine and stitch down the elastic both ends with a double stitch. I am done and this is it. Next, to couple the front and back, place the front on your table like this. Get the back piece and place on it. Then get the invisible pockets. Remember what I told you guys earlier. First, mark out your 1 inch here. Also, mark it on the back. Then, mark out 7 inches. Get one side of the pocket and place it this way. Run a stitch on the 7 inches mark. I have run the stitch for the back piece and one side of the pocket, and this is what I was trying to explain to you guys. Get the other side of the pocket, place it on this mark here on the front piece. Arrange it well and run a stitch on the 7 inches mark for the front piece. I am done joining it to the front and back piece, and this is what it looks like. I will arrange it properly. Please do not stitch on the 7 inches mark again while coupling to avoid blocking the pocket opening. Get the second pocket and repeat the same thing for both the front and back piece of that other side. I am done and this is what it looks like. Very neat. Now for the coupling proper. This method I want to show you guys is for people that don't have weaving machine. If you have weaving machine, then go ahead and turn to the back and couple your dress. Later, you weave it. If you don't have, then first place it like this to the right side. When you get to your sewing machine, you first stitch from here down to the pocket area, then down to the hemline, just as my index finger is directing. I will do this for the both sides of the gown and show you guys. I am done with the first stitch. Next, turn to the wrong side of the dress. Bring out the pocket. Then lock your stitch by sewing from here to the pocket region and down to the hemline. Do this for the both sides of the gown, so repeat same to the other side. Next, get your already sewn rope and turn it right side out. I was using a safety pin to turn it here before I switched to this long boning. Go ahead and turn yours. I will turn mine and show you guys. This is how to lock in your stitch if you don't have weaving machine. It's looking very neat and fine. No need for weaving again. Next, use the hemming allowance we added to fold and hem the down part of your dress. After coupling and hemming, This is the rope and I have turned it right side out. To pass it through the channel, first pin it with safety pin. Then use the safety pin to push it in. And then bring it out through the other opening. When I bring it out, I take out the safety pin, and that's it for the sleeve. This is what your maxi dress should look like. Now, let's correct that mistake some people made. After wearing the dress like this, you can decide to cross the back or leave it like that. You can also decide to pass the rope through the loopholes we created before finally tying it at the back. So to correct the mistake, get 2 pieces like this and sew another rope. The length can be 20 to 23 inches, or check your round waist to know the length to use. After sewing the rope, you stitch it down to the 2 sides of your dress, very close to where the elastic stopped, just like this. Stitch it down firmly. When you wear the dress, you first tie the 2 ropes inside towards the front waist. It should be hidden inside. After tying it, then go ahead and complete your dressing. With that, when you wear it, it will balance very well, just like this here. Give me a thumbs up if this was helpful. Click here to subscribe now. Share and drop a nice comment. Thanks for watching till now. I will see you in my next one. Bye.